Hello friends, welcome back to Soccer Stories series being aired by our channel Striking Seconds. Hope you enjoyed our take on Group A the other day, and before we proceed further, let me state one thing. The algorithm of YouTube keeps changing every day and it is hard for content creators like us to keep pace unless we have your unstinted support. So, our request to you is to comment on our stories, like and make your family, friends and acquaintances subscribe our channel and keep us committed to the promises we made at our launch. Given the form, past records and the ability shown by teams to perform at the biggest stage of the game, we, the other day, had picked Netherlands and Senegal to be the qualifiers from Group A to the knockout stage in the World Cup. And now our endeavour is to turn attention to Group B, which comprises England, Iran, the United States and Wales. Having played a major role in establishing the first set of rules and as such seen as the mother country of the game, England had initially seen FIFA when it was formed in 1904 as an instrument to cut it down on size and take away the premier position it held in world football. Consequently, the sulking English had kept away from the global showpiece for quite some time before it gained in confidence and entered the World Cup for the first time in 1950. But its debut was in no way sensational, as England was shown the door at Belo Horizonte by the United States, the solitary goal win for the latter still one of the major upsets in the history of the tournament. The rest of the world could well thus have much anticipation as the two teams come across face to face in the World Cup for a second time. But any upset in the same vein as what we saw 72 years ago is quite unlikely, as England is one of the strong contenders this time around, having depth in every department and a string of exciting players who are seen as the top practitioners at the highest level today. True, sport has this uncanny ability to dishevel any prediction, but if the Americans are able to pull off another rabbit, it would be a far greater upset than what rocked the world in 1950. In the event that could also have far more ramifications to world football as such than what occurred in 1950. Be it that may be so, the match between the two nations is certain to be the needle match of Group B. No pundits would like to teach us that every match is important as the other one. Agreed. But still, in our assessment, England holds a definite edge against all those teams in its group in Qatar and should top the pool with flying colours. Managed by the sensible Gareth Southgate, what is seen to be an advantage for England is the sobriety of the coach to guard his team against any undue overconfidence. The key to the English success in the Middle East would largely depend on the cohesion that the side maintains on the pitch, being guided by its talisman Harry Kane. Besides the prolific scorer, it is seen that the team could be well served by its mainstay in Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden, Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka. So watch out for them. England, having scored 91 goals in 63 matches in the World Cup till date, has also this chance of finding its 100th goal in the tournament if it goes all the way. The United States indeed did have a smooth cruise through the qualifiers, and given its overall ability to play matches with a certain amount of panache, would be the second team from this group to make it to the knockout round. In Iran, the Americans could well face some challenge, but it is expected that the team appearing in its 11th World Cup could eventually prevail. There is so much exciting talent in the American team, with the likes of Christian Pulisic, Gio Reyna, Tyler Adams and Weston McKennie, all regulars at major European clubs. Iran will be making its third successive appearance in the World Cup and its sixth overall after making its debut in 1978. Carlos Queiroz's team had a solid qualifying campaign where they won 14 out of the 18 matches they played. It qualified for the World Cup after winning the AFC third round Group A. Players like Sardar Azmoun and Alireza Jahanbakhsh will be looking to spearhead the forward line, with Majid Hosseini will undertake the responsibility of stabilizing the backline. Iran has never made it out of the group stage in its World Cup history. The side is solid rather than spectacular. The Iranians has only ever won 2 matches at the World Cup, but one of those has been against United States in 1998. This could well be the motivating factor for this Asian side, as a tie certainly could also have a dash of political intrigue between the strained relations of the two countries. Wales, which through the last round of playoffs in June, is the other team in this group. Notably, it would be its first World Cup since 1958. The side boasts some impressive players in Gareth Bale, Daniel James and Aaron Ramsey. But whether the Welsh would be able to return home after making a definite impact in Qatar remains to be seen. Group B, besides England, is a rather weak group, and as the English and the Americans are expected to dominate the proceedings, it is again these two teams which are likely to make progress ahead of Iran and Wales. We shall be back with a look on Group C soon, but before I sign off, let me remind you once again to like, share and subscribe our channel, which in more ways than one will also determine our future. Until we meet again, thank you, hasta la vista.